Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mention. I thought I'd come and say hello, wish you a good day, to talk briefly about different ideas about the spiritual ascension path. For all this wisdom is not new; it is very ancient. We're just coming into the alignment now. The Buddha already explained what we think we become, what we feel we attract, what we imagine we create. So we've been doing that for a very long time. We're just becoming conscious of it. Focus on quality. There is a new renaissance that is going on. We're preparing this golden age, and I've been informed of the presence of Aquaferia. It's an old civilization that's manifesting now. We're getting ready to manifest very high frequency on the planet. The highest wisdom is here and now, to be here and now. What needs to be understood is what's not for you. What's been denied to you is not for you. Just let it go and better things will come. What needs to be done is to co-create, to become aware of that everything is co-creation. And the outcome is why. A lot of books are going to be open, a lot of questions are going to be answered. For all the answers we are seeking come from a higher self. So call on the angels to align you with your inner self, higher self, so you can move into this empowerment and also to get all the information we need. Sometimes we are certain things are hidden from our consciousness. I know my soul is making promises. Sometimes I'm promising something to someone. Sometimes I know who the person is, but I don't know what the promise is. Sometimes I don't even know what the promise is. So it's like I'm just confirming things to other soul, but sometimes it's like a lot of things is hidden from me. For the mind is working against us in the ascension. We have to understand that the linear mind is really the obstacle of peace. So we want to make peace in our mind, to be kind in our mind, so it can then begin to integrate the higher consciousness, the higher mind, the consciousness, true consciousness. For there is the perspective of good and the perspective of bad, the dark and evil, heavy and light. When God is in the perspective of darkness, he's expanding the universe. When in the perspective of light, he's bringing back things to himself. And we have the same power. When we look into something dark, heavy, we ask to transmute it, but it's like it's heavy. When we focus toward the light of frequency, then things are light and joyful. It's about learning to be the master of your frequency, understanding those realms will continue to exist for quite a while. And it's not going to be because you ascend that everybody will be free from, would be completely, they will have all learned their own lessons before they achieve. But God is merciful and will save all He can, do all He can. In the perspective of duality, the good and the bad, the dark and the light, there is a constant opposition and contradiction of the forces that creates the dynamism of the universe. But within God, everything becomes harmony. Everything is in harmony all the time. It's like all the time. It is the law brings it back into harmony, and then the consequences of the interaction of will within the universe. But even for us, it takes a little bit of attention to maintain the harmony, to maintain the peace, to maintain the calm, regardless of what's going on. We have to learn to learn delayed gratification. We live in a society that's not about delayed gratification, it's about instant gratification. But that's not how it works. The greatest pleasures in the universe come from spirit, the fruits of spirit, but that takes a while before we can actually eat the fruits. We just watch them grow, like the wheels go round and round. And so, but it's all about calibration to receive, to calibrate our energy. And I know the creator's in charge. You can trust, it's like, because for a long time, the creator on the seventh day of creation, God created this amazing universe of universes that are utterly beyond anything that can be explained. There are billions of spheres for celestial sphere, where they're all amazing spirits that are there, that were created to rule over the universe of universes. We'll meet them later. But that was the point of the 6 days of creation. Then God stepped back and watched it, and then some places went into darkness. But now we're on the first day of creation. God regains the control, and so everything will change soon. And the dark are being exposed. They're trying to. They say, well, we will have to sacrifice some of our things, our people, to expose them, because that's going to protect us and make. But the more they're doing that, the more it's like snowballing effect. It's like nobody can stop the flow. Originally, we were living in a planet where there was only one land mass and one ocean, the land of Mu, the Mother, and and there is this consciousness of Aquaferia that is coming back, Lemuria as well, for Atlantis, all needs to be integrated. And but I thank God to keep my life, keep the harmony in my life, to sing in alignment. Just it doesn't hurt to thank God for all He does for you and for, because He's got a lot of ability that He's not going to be using until asked. For it is all about that. But it concentrates on goodness, because goodness creates a very stable point. It stabilizes thing. For the revelation that is coming will definitely prove that the dark matrix of control is being dissolved. There's no and the illusion will be replaced by truth. For no, you are at the right place at the right time to break free from the matrix, break free from the control. You have to think for yourself and turn to your higher self for all things, for all information. And the more we practice grace, more trust, it gets stronger, it gets easier, it gets more. The more we practice something, so it's all about calibrating to the frequency of where we need to arrive and fulfill our destiny. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I thank you for your donations. And there is much that will be unfolding. I'm going to finish with a song a cappella, just to finish in music, and pull some cards at the end. Oh, should I? Well, no, this one's a bit difficult. We'll do it next time. It's an old song of the Beatles. It's called All My Loving. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing, and I hope that my dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember, I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll write home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving I will send to you. Great songs from the 1960s, I believe. I pulled some cards. For the card of the day is the judgment. The observer is the judgment, to let life, allow life to unfold. There is a great divine intelligence within all life. It is just because of free will, life will allow people to believe and create anything they want on top of that. But there is always a higher intelligence that is manifesting more and more. The highest wisdom is departure, living. I am ready. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye. Then what we need to understand is clairvoyance, to be clairvoyant, to allow the lucidity to enter into our consciousness, to let go of what we know in order to receive a higher vision. Always what we need to do is to stay optimistic, to keep our frequency high, to always to not allow any of the matrix phenomenon disturb our focus and clarity in terms of towards our point of freedom, of liberation. And the outcome will be forgiveness. We need to forgive ourselves. We all have many, but a lot of people say, no, I have nothing to forgive myself, but I have done nothing wrong, and there are all those sorts of people that are doing all kinds of wrong things. But it's for in truth, we don't know, but we all have breached the law of God. And so it's as we forgive ourselves and we forgive others, it gets a lot easier because we don't know, we don't have a total clarity in relationship to the Akashic records. So it's like so forgiveness is always good. It's going to be a tool that we're going to be using over and over again. Forgiveness, conditional love, and conditional forgiveness. It will be the tool. It is one of the most powerful powerful psychic power that we have, because from there everything else will open up as far as the other powers. But the unconditional love is the most powerful. The power of forgiveness is the most powerful of all superpowers at this point of in our evolution. Well, thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.